in the Barclays, well, not Barclays, the Premier League, as we prepare for our home game against Arsenal today. Southampton against Arsenal. Our starting lineup, I've already skipped through all the front bits, so we don't have to go through all that. So basically, starting lineup: in goal, Bernd Leno. Right back is Joshua Kimmich. Along the back is Virgil van Dijk and Daniele Rugani. And at left back, taking his position is Marc Cucurella. And holding midfield will be Fabinho. In front of him, attacking midfield, James Ward-Prowse. On the right, a start for Kai Havertz. And on the left, Rafael Guerreiro. And up front, Manolo Gabbiadini and Arkadiusz Milik. And on the bench we have Arrizabalaga, Malang Sarr, Mario Lemina, Marcus Edwards, Maximilian Meyer, Lautaro Martinez and Vitinho. I'm going to change the weather because I don't want to play in rain against Arsenal. Make it sunny. And I'll make it that 12:30 kickoff. It's an important game. Here we go. Southampton against Arsenal. Now it's time for the squad. For some players who haven't played a lot of games as of late, the likes of Rugani, who was out with injury for a while again, and Kai Havertz, of course, in the last episode, it said he wasn't getting enough game time. And I was like, you're in a sporadic role, you're 19. Yeah, you could look at Gomez and Edwards getting games and being like, oh, where's my games? But look, I'm being biased to the English players, okay? I'm being biased, but I don't want to lose any of these players. They are top talents, and yeah. So basically, I just want to give these guys a chance. And I'll try to give a lot of the fringe players some game times before the end of the season, because I've already had one or two being like, look, mate, can I play games? I don't want to send them out on loan because they're top talented players. I just have this set team. I'm quite set in my ways. But anyways, enough of me babbling on. We'll be getting into the game now, and players just warming up. It's a big game against Arsenal. To me, it's a still big game against Arsenal, so I want to have the best squad that I've got out there. I do treat this very seriously, and I don't want to drop points to.
Will you please welcome our visitors, Arsenal and Southampton.
Just want to make sure that I'm finishing on the highest of form. But here we go. A very excited individual. So I like to see enthusiasm in the stands. Absolutely fantastic. Let's see Arsenal nowhere in the top 10. I can't remember where they are on the table. But we'll see how the game goes. Arsenal. The last few fields I'm usually giving me difficult games. Maybe I've just sussed out a better transfer strategy than Arsene Wenger. I don't think we are wishing Arsenal any luck whatsoever. Don't show us to Arsenal Fan TV, please. I could do without that. But anyways, in goal, of course, Bernd Leno. Right back, Joshua Kimmich. Centre back, Virgil van Dijk, Daniele Rugani, Marc Cucurella. And holding midfield is Fabinho. On the right, Kai Havertz. And on the left, Rafael Guerreiro. Central attacking midfield, James Ward-Prowse, and up front Arkadiusz Milik and Manolo Gabbiadini. And Arsene Wenger will have Donnarumma in goal, with Piszczek, Manolas, Chambers, Koscielny and Kolasinac. A back five with two wing backs, Coquelin and El Neni in front as holding midfielders, Lazar Markovic, Danny Welbeck and Alexis Sanchez as the front three for Arsenal. And a little bit of an issue in the corner flag. Some items, some objects were on the corner flag for some reason, maybe brushed or knocked by a drunken fan from the stands. The referee's got it cleared, and we are finally underway here at St Mary's. We're just trying to establish the cause of reason for the delaying the kick-off there, but Arsenal may be wishing that the game had been delayed a little bit longer, and Rafael Guerreiro trying to get in at the back post for the header. Van Dijk, Fabinho, Ward-Prowse, Marc Cucurella. Here's Fabinho, Havertz and Koscielny. I think it was Manolas, and now Piszczek, Markovic, Coquelin, Havertz, Fabinho, Kimmich, Havertz, Gabbiadini, James Ward-Prowse, could be in here! Oh, he's hit the post! And Gianluigi Donnarumma almost conceding within the first few minutes of the game, and James Ward-Prowse hitting the post. Van Dijk, Kimmich, Bugani, Marc Cucurella. It's going to be Cucurella, go for the strike, and it's over the bar from Marc Cucurella. Scored against Brighton, of course, and that effort not troubling the young Italian shortstopper for Arsenal. Lucas Piszczek, Calum Chambers, a former Saint, Kostas Manolas, which explains the boos, and Chambers has given that ball away slightly, and Havertz, and Kolasinac did very well to cover against the German, and Van Dijk out-turned there by Welbeck, and he does very well win that ball back from El Neni. Here's Rafael Guerreiro, Manolo Gabbiadini knocks it into the box. Milik was trying to charge across. Ward-Prowse, Fabinho, Havertz. Oh, brilliant from Kai Havertz in the box. Donnarumma punches it out. There's Fabinho. Ward-Prowse on the left foot. Donnarumma got down very well there to the bottom corner. Koscielny, Kolasinac for El Neni. He holds off Fabinho. Here's Coquelin, Welbeck, Cucurella, and Danny Welbeck. Rugani, Fabinho, Joshua Kimmich, Van Dijk, Havertz, and Joshua Kimmich has kept the run going here. Kimmich, Fabinho. It's Fabinho! It's over the bar from the Brazilian. Second chance of the game for Southampton from distance, and it's a miss from Fabinho. Donnarumma. Guerrero, Rugani, Cucurella, Van Dijk, Kimmich, Fabinho, Van Dijk. Allows Kimmich the space to get forward there. A well-timed slide by Kolasinac, and here's Alexis Sanchez for Danny Welbeck. Welbeck, Kolasinac, Welbeck, good flick behind for Alexis Sanchez. It's Alexis, still has the ball, but Kimmich stood well to the Chilean. And Elneny wins that ball off of James Ward-Prowse. Coquelin, Sanchez with a turn, Welbeck, Kolasinac, it's Kolasinac, Elneny, Coquelin, Elneny again, Welbeck, and it's blocked this time as Southampton get it away. There's James Ward-Prowse, Manuel Gabbiadini peeling off this left hand side, Gabbiadini, and it's Akadouis Milik! And the Saints strike first on the south coast, and it's Akadouis Milik. Similar to his strike against Brighton, he timed the ball coming down from Manolo Gabbiadini's core, crossing the box, and Donnarumma unable to stand. And it's the Pole's 27th Premier League goal of the season, which notches him just that one goal ahead of James Ward-Prowse in the league standings. And Arsenal restart, but they've given possession away immediately. Here's Kai Havertz. Havertz on the left foot. Another skewed effort from distance for Southampton from Kai Havertz, and hands in the heads from many of the Saints behind. Manolas, Piszczek, sorry, Coquelin, Elneny, Van Dijk standing off. Here's Alexis Sanchez, Elneny, play on, says the referee. Kolasinac, Fabinho try to get in front of Coquelin, and Van Dijk doing very well there. Van Dijk out for Rafael Guerrero. And the Portuguese man is busting away here. He could be in for another goal against Arsenal. He can't calm Chambers, and again the boos ringing round St Mary's for any touch that the former Saint prodigy makes. And the referee is giving a free kick for Arsenal for the impeding on Danny Welbeck. As I found his next fixture live on, I believe it'll be Tuesday night against Olympique Marseille in the first leg of the quarter final of the Champions League. Fabinho, brilliant long ball forward that finds Rafael Guerrero. Guerrero swings it in the back post and drop for Milik. Oh, and Manuel felt like he should have volleyed it again. Now here's Fabinho, Cucurella, Guerrero, Gabbiadini, Ward-Prowse. Oh, Gabbiadini, this is just lovely from Southampton, and Manolo Gabbiadini doubles the advantage, and Arsenal outplayed by the champions. Gabbiadini for Ward-Prowse, and the Englishman with the impetus to play it back, and a side foot from close range, and Gabbiadini adds to his league tally. Now he is at 25 for the season. And it's Southampton 2, Arsenal 0, and Arsene Wenger in what appears to be the final run-in of his 2-year extended tenure as Arsenal manager. Looks set to be compiled with some more South Coast misery. And Havertz is brought down! And it's a penalty to the champions. And what will the referee decide to do here? Was it... I think... Is it Cock... Who's getting pulled over here? Oh, it's Callum Chambers, and it's a yellow card for the former Saint. Well, Havertz stood his ground. He was away to turn, and Chambers let himself in, and the penalty to be taken by captain James Ward-Prowse. As soon as I get this... Damn, I had it there. The aiming. Where is it? James Ward-Prowse against Donnarumma! And it's a first half to be forgotten. As an Arsenal fan, it's just getting that much more grim for the North Londoners as James Ward-Prowse finds the bottom right hand corner of Donnarumma's goal, and the captain, the man James Ward-Prowse, with his 27th Premier League goal of the season.
Goal for Southampton. Number 16, James Ward-Prowse.
And how do Arsenal react to this now? Van Dijk. Oh, Guerrero. Oh, almost quick from the Portuguese man, but Piszczek manages to hold off a former Borussia Dortmund teammate. Cucurella was there, and Van Dijk as well to win that back. Fabinho, Milik, Fabinho, Cucurella, Gabbiadini, Ward-Prowse, Milik. Don't know where that was supposed to go from Hakadou's Milik. There's Welbeck and Marc Cucurella covering back, and Bernd Leno. His first touch of the game. 43.5 minutes gone. And Kimmich with a poor pass there. Almost cut out by Lazar Markovic and went out for a throw in. Van Dijk, Rugani.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Van Dijk. Fabinho to Daniel Rugani. Cucurella calling for it. And what a touch to take him away from not just one but two Arsenal players. Cucurella. And he's closed out by Callum Chambers, and now that left hand side has been exposed. Alexis Sanchez has some space to run into, and here comes Danny Welbeck. It could be! Oh, it's absolutely horrendous from Danny Welbeck. A change in kit number, a change in attitude, and a change of ability from the English forward. And Arsene Wenger, a man on the sideline, looking as blank as he has been for the last year and a half at Arsenal. And many of the Gunners fans behind the stand will be asking themselves, what on earth can Arsene Wenger do to attempt to get this this side back up and running for the second half? What can he do to motivate and inspire these group of players? A lot to be questioned at the break for Arsenal. As you can see, the Arsenal fans in the northern stands trekking down the aisles, looking to either take that long needed urination break or to make a purchase for those £4.50 bottles of Carlsberg and the Pukka Pies steak, mince or chicken curry on offer. And the other scores at the half-time break at the moment. It's Bournemouth 2, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Everton 1, Burnley 1, Leicester 1, Aston Villa 1. The late kick-off today is Manchester City versus Brighton from the Etihad. A big game at Wembley. Spurs 0, Chelsea 1, Stoke 1, Manchester United 1, and Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Huddersfield Town 0. As things stand, it's another 45 minutes of hell for Arsenal. As you can see there from the motivation's clearly gone for the Arsenal players. They're growing behind the Arsenal end. Here's James Ward-Prowse with a turn, with a strike, and it's a brilliant save from Donnarumma, whose job now is to keep the scoreline down as much as he possibly can. Here's Kai Havertz on the left foot, took a deflection, and Milik was putting pressure on the back five, and it's a corner for Southampton. Came off of El Nene's arm, not really much you could do about that, not that anyone appealed. Corner for Saints. James Ward-Prowse. And Rugani, it almost fell for Gabbiadini at his feet. Just took that bounce, and Donnarumma just urging his players to get out. Ward-Prowse, Havertz, Gabbiadini trying to turn. Good tackle though from I think it was Lorien Koscielny. No, it was Manolas. Piszczek, Manolas. Coquelin, poor from Francis Coquelin. Fabinho! Oh, he's hit the bar! Fabinho strike, and Donnarumma didn't even move. That's how good the strike was. And there's James Ward-Prowse, Milik, Gabbiadini trying to get into the box, and Chambers had to be careful there. Otherwise it could have been another penalty for Southampton. Here's Havertz, and a poor throw, well, a good throw actually. It was just Gabbiadini's position in there that let him down. Robick's heavy touch. Piszczek under pressure, and Southampton will start from the back. Sanchez being forced to chase. Van Dijk, Ward-Prowse, Gabbiadini, James Ward-Prowse could be in here. Is he taking it all the way? He still hit it! And Donnarumma had to get down quickly there. And now Virgil van Dijk. And somebody fell over there. Van Dijk! Oh, what a brilliant save from Donnarumma! And it's looking calamitous at the back for Arsenal. And what a save from Gianluigi Donnarumma! James Ward-Prowse with a corner. Fabinho's header, well and truly over the bar from the Brazilian, and two changes for Arsenal, both in the holding midfield role. Coquelin and El Nene off, Granit Xhaka and Jack Wilshere coming on. It looks like Arsenal could be switching to maybe one in holding midfield and maybe pushing Jack Wilshere to try and support the lacklustre front three that is Alexis Sanchez, Danny Welbeck and Lazar Markovic. Markovic, Sanchez, Jack Wilshere, Sanchez, Wilshere, What can the Englishman do here? Finds Markovic, and a good, well, a well-timed slide from Rafael Guerreiro. And Leno came to collect Fabinho to Rafael Guerreiro. Oh, who had Cucurella going up the left-hand side, opted to go through the middle. And it could be a costly here for Southampton. It's Markovic, and it's not. Fabinho, Kolasinac just wasn't willing to get beyond the fullback. Oh, and Danny Welbeck psyched out Cucurella there. And the early timed cross met by Virgil van Dijk. And here's Gabbiadini for James Ward-Prowse. He's got acres of grass to run into here. Havertz, Kai Havertz, Milik, Havertz, Fabinho, James Ward-Prowse, and it's wide of goal from the Englishman. I may decide to make a change now. Lautaro Martinez hasn't played in the last couple of games. I may take Guerreiro off, he's looking a bit knackered, so I'm going to put on Mario Lemina actually. I'm going to put him on the left and put Martinez up front for Manolo Gabbiadini. As the changes are made. Welbeck, Donnarumma. I just saw the name Welbeck at the top of the screen. This is poor from Arsenal. James Ward-Prowse showing grit and determination to get through the Arsenal line in midfield. Lemina, Havertz, Fabinho, Milik, Martinez. Good save from Gianluigi Donnarumma on the Argentine. James Ward-Prowse with a corner in. And it's Milik. Comfortable for Donnarumma to collect. Jack Wilshere, Xhaka, and Havertz, and Xhaka standing tall to the German. And Cucurella's switched over to this right hand side. There's Joshua Kimmich, who's intercepted by Xhaka. Welbeck, Sanchez, a man in pursuit of perhaps new pastures come the end of the season, Alexis Sanchez. Another failed term under the Arsene Wenger regime here at Arsenal, and I don't think I've heard any chance or any kind of encouragement from the Arsenal support behind the Northam stand to try and get their side going in the second half. And here comes Mario Lemina, the former Juve man. He's going through on his own here. It's Lemina. It's Mario Lemina. He's hit the bar. And Arsenal breathe a sigh of relief. But it doesn't make for good readings here. And Arsenal now trying to get forward. Here's Lazar Markovic for Granit Xhaka. Fabinho standing well. James Ward-Prowse for Lautaro Martinez. Arkadu's Milik. Milik picks out Martinez. It's Martinez! It's simple! It's easy! That's 1, 2, 3, but make it 4 from Lautaro Martinez. It's another simple goal for Saints, and another horror show at the back from Arsenal. And Donnarumma struggling to pick himself up from this. One of the most senior men of the Arsenal squad, and still only a youngster, Lautaro Martinez has his 19th Premier League goal of the season. And with 12 minutes to go, and again Danny Welbeck has let the side down. He's just given that ball away to James Ward-Prowse, and Wilshere gets that ball back forward. Now Alexis Sanchez against Cucurella. And Fabinho did extremely well, but gave it away again to Sanchez. Here's Lucas Piszczek. Jack Wilshere. Granit Xhaka. And Fabinho doing extremely well there to hold the ball in midfield. Fabinho moving forward. Here's James Ward-Prowse. And ran into Kolasinac, who did extremely well to win that back, and James Ward-Prowse trying to get one even on the German, and Kolasinac with that, his final involvement, and Leighton Baines, the final change for Arsene Wenger's men. And the chants from all four ends of the ground. There's Danny Welbeck, who's still being here with a chance. Welbeck. Oh, it could be here for Markovic. And that is the first save of the afternoon for Bernd Leno. 84 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock for the German to be called into action in any defensive manner whatsoever. And Rugani in front of Xhaka there, Fabinho, James Ward-Prowse, Martinez. And one more change will be made before the end of the game. Vitinho is being signalled to come on for the Saints. Here's Mario Lemina. James Ward-Prowse. And could fall for Martinez, it did! And he's fired it over the bar. And James Ward-Prowse will be the final substitute, and Vitinho will make his way onto the park for the final few minutes of this game. Donnarumma to Piszczek.
St. Mary's Stadium. Please give a round of applause for today's man of the match. Number 16.
And James Ward-Prowse being announced as the stadium man of the match. As for the viewers at home and the pundits and commentators from other networks watching, will have their own different opinions. But here's Vitinho! Instant impact! Instant note for the manager to consider as Vitinho adds to Arsenal's woes. Arsenal had a man down in the Saints' end. No stoppage of play from the referee. Arsenal switched off again at the back, and Vitinho leaving no restraint for his effort there, and the Brazilian has put Arsenal in their place. It's a 7th league goal of the season for Vitinho, and it's Southampton 5, Arsenal 0 here at St Mary's Stadium. Maurizio Pellegrino's men once again out doing the job needed to be done. Lucas Piszczek, Granit Xhaka, Sanchez. Could there be a chance for Arsenal here? Wilshere, Sanchez and Van Dijk in the way here, and Arsenal are caught again. And Vitinho could be in for a second here. It's Vitinho, and a brilliant save by Gianluigi Donnarumma. And the Brazilian maybe should have done better earlier, but it's a strong save from the young Italian. Fabinho with the corner now. Fabinho swings it in. Could drop for, it does drop for Rugani. Rugani. Oh, it's brilliant from Vitinho! And that has just been simply sensational! Lautaro Martinez with his 20th Premier League goal of the season, and what a flick over the ball from Vitinho to Martinez. The South American connection once and truly back again. Martinez and Vitinho, the show is back, and Southampton have really put the knife deep into the spine of Arsenal, and that surely will be something to be spoken about on Arsenal Fan TV by Robbie and DT at the end of this game. Catch them outside the Kingsland stand, and that is it for full time. And Southampton have not just beaten Arsenal, they've not just demolished Arsenal, they've downright bullied Arsenal, and Arsene Wenger standing on the touchline, consoling with the agonising loss. 4 shots from Lautaro Martinez, but he came on after the 70th minute. As the players disembark from the ground, the Arsenal fans, they are still remaining seated inside the northern end of the ground. They are simply not happy, and no Arsenal player but Jack Wilshere has gone over to the away section to at least give the fans some recognition for their travels to the south coast. It will be another 2.5 hour trip back to London for Arsenal, but the questions remain deep into the roots of the club. What is going on with Arsenal? What is going on with Arsene Wenger? And how will the board, how will the fans be reacting to this? Surely someone is getting on to Stan Kroenke at the moment, as well as Sir Chips Keswick and that other guy whose name I can't particularly remember. Some other mafia mob at the Emirates. But live from St Mary's Stadium, it has been a harsh lesson, and the champions have absolutely routed the Gunners. It's finished here at St Mary's. Southampton 6, Arsenal 0. And the other scores just coming in there. A massive score on the south coast. Bournemouth have beaten Sheffield Wednesday by 5-0. Their biggest Premier League win of their campaign since being promoted 3 years ago. Let's get these old guys up to how do you get this objective done? Who is this? Kundal. Alright, let's see who this. What is he? If anyone did care, John Stones is out for 2 days. A bruised elbow. My God. Cue the shirt makers at the Etihad. Printing the batch of Get Well John Stones shirts with number 2 on the back. What is this? And by the way, Rafael Ferreira Silva did not make his debut. Maybe that's the sign of bad things going on at the Emirates. Here's this boy Kundal, Greg Kundal. Remember that name, folks. I will not look at seeing who it is. Right, what's the message? No, I don't want to talk. I never do. Right. Well, and there is the breaking news once again. Broken FIFA decides let's not sell a player during the transfer window when a team might actually need money to spend and get money off the wage bill so that an objective can be completed. And let's just do it completely out of the realm. But Nathan Redmond's transfer to West Ham United has been finalised. £22 million for the Englishman. Will receive £18 million when the window opens, but then it'll be next season, so I probably won't get that, but who knows. It's fine. It's probably a bit too late to get off the wage bill, but that seems to be who's this? Diego Linez for Club America. Short great potential. Oh, cannot assign. Well, I'll shortlist them so that I don't forget the name Diego Linez. But we are now approaching the last 8 of the Champions League. The first leg will be at St Mary's. It will be another huge European night for Pellegrino and co on the south coast as Marseille make the short trip across the English Channel. And for their fans, hopefully not a long journey back in the hope of getting something from St Mary's, but that will be all for today. Join us next time as we prepare for possibly now one of the biggest games. Please don't do that when I'm trying to read from the script here. FIFA, thank you. Anyways, we will be back for the Crunch European Champions Cup quarter-final first leg live on TB Sport. Until next time, it's been a pleasure. Hope you've enjoyed the viewing, and I will see you later.